Today's video will be about top 3 starter animes. And keep in mind, these are not in any specific order. These are just what I would recommend someone that hasn't seen anime at all. So, yeah. Let's get started with our first one. The first one on our list will be Attack on Titan. Now, Attack on Titan is good for people first starting out with anime for multiple reasons. And I would say the first one would be it has a lot of real-world problems. Like the biggest one being war and, how people solve problems and how cruel the world can be, but at the same time, the things that are beautiful about the world. It has the duality of both, so you get to see kind of like how the real world is in the world of anime. To me, it's one of the most... It's easy to watch a real show and then watch an anime that is Attack on Titan because you see a lot of realism in Attack on Titan because they're not drawn to look like fake people. Like, they're drawn and they look like real people. They're not like Dragon Ball characters where their eyes are like a square. Like, they look more realistic. The way they act and talk is more realistic. You can compare them, and it is the closest you're gonna get to a normal TV show you would watch in anime form. And like I said before, it has the real problems of war and slavery and all kinds of different things. It's also, you can't call this show a kid show at all, so people that watch anime, one of their main things is oh, it's for kids. If you can watch Attack on Titan all the way through and still say it's for kids, then you need help. But this show is very mature, and the characters, as I've said before, they feel real. And they're not afraid to kill off characters, so you don't get this sense of oh, everyone wins, everyone's okay. No, Attack on Titan is not afraid to show loss and a lot of other traumatic things that people go through in the real world. And I would just say Attack on Titan is good for people that want a realistic... I mean, I know, Titans and all that ain't gonna actually happen. I'm just saying that for the most part, if you're watching a TV show, it's not gonna be completely all facts. But if you're gonna watch a show that, seems like the characters would react a certain way and act this is perfect. So if you want a show that's gonna have a lot of action, a lot of blood, and not afraid to kill off characters or afraid to do this or that, Attack on Titan's your show. The next one on our list will be Naruto, and you should have seen this coming. Everyone always puts Naruto on that, and I agree. The reason why Naruto is such a good starter anime because it has the tropes that all animes have without being too severe. It's like a good anime to transition to getting deeper into it, because if you start with this, once you see those tropes that are done way heavily in other shows, you've at least dipped your toe in rather than just going all the way in. This one it's like Attack on Titan with all the realistic things like war, tragedy, loss, death, but still having the tropes that anime is so popular known for. So when you watch other animes, you don't feel weirded out after watching them. You start to get used to it more. And the thing that I take away from Naruto more than any other show, it shows you that no matter how your life is, what your life is, or whatever's going on, you can always change that. You're in charge of your own life. Regardless of what anyone says, you can always change. And it could be a little thing, it could be something big, you can always change. And it shows you that, never give up, those types of things. And after watching Naruto, I guarantee it, you will have a different take on life, and you will look at life way differently. It's very eye-opening, because it makes you start to think, hey, what am I doing? I'm not putting in as much effort as I should be. And stuff like that. And it's a very motivational anime, and it will just, it'll make you feel like you have control, which you do. People just, tend to forget that, and Naruto is very good at reminding you of those, real-life things. And also getting that escape and going into a fictional world. You get both of those from Naruto. Okay, the last one on our list will be Demon Slayer. Now, Demon Slayer starts off good because just its name. Demon Slayer, Vampire Slayer, stuff like that. It is something that people want to see already just in general. Now, the problem why is people don't like anime, or for whatever reason, they won't watch it. But here comes that part. It's just as good as any other content out there that's the same. Now, there's a few things you have to deal with when watching Demon Slayer because of Zenitsu. He gets very annoying, and he's screaming and all that, but that's just one of the things that comes with anime. And if you can get past that, Demon Slayer is no less than any other Vampire Slayer or anything like that out there. It's no different than those types of shows. And another thing, it's just very stunning, and it's beautiful to watch. Like, just seeing what I'm on my screen right now, like, that right there should be enough. And you could even see, like, even when they have combat, it's not so fast you can't see it. It's slowed down to a degree compared to what other animes are like, so the fight scenes do seem a lot more real, besides the fact that there's water, fire, and all the other elements going all over the place. But it's also good at keeping those ideals of good versus evil, good triumphs, stuff like that. And, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and, thanks for watching.